Gunners beating Inter Milan 3-1 at San Siro. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't expect that. I expected San Siro boys to put up a fight. Inter Milan players I expected them to put up a better fight than what they did yesterday. What is that? 3-1. See Victor Gyokeres. See the goal where they score now. Ask the guy for the league where in there now. Whether he see any of those things score. That same situation happened against, I think, Bournemouth, where they gave him the ball. It was true, trying to push away from the last defender. Almost like 4-5 defenders surround the guy again. That's why the Premier League is different. That's why they'll tell you it's the most competitive league, not just because of the teams that are winning it. You can see Man City have dominated it. But when it comes to defending, I don't think there's any league. Syria fell off at some point. Syria fell off because they were the best at defending at some point. But when it comes to defending, I'm not even what is Syria is they might have quality defenders, but when it comes to defending, look at the records Premier League defenders have created. Vidic and Ferdinand pairing created over I think 70 about how many clean sheets. Their pairing, it is the highest in the Premier League. Look at Cavao and Terry. The defending in Premier League is just too different and it's just too elite. AO Inter Milan, see the way Gyokeres is scoring you people. Make and they do that in celebration. Arsenal have been very, very good this season. They have been very good. Going 7 out of 7 games in the Champions League. Bro, it's not an easy feat and they will definitely go 8 out of 8 because their next game is Kairat at Emirates. Those people Madrid beat maybe 5 that time at their own stadium. Now they are traveling to Emirates. Even if Ateta uses the third team, even if he used the third team, I'm not sure Kairat will survive Emirates. But Arsenal have been very, very dominant. Since they lost to Aston Villa, they've gone 12 games without losing. Couple of draws in there, but they've gone 12 games without losing. They play Manchester United next. Got they fear for money now, but now looks like Inter was not. Why all those? Ateta might win the league and win the Champions League this season. But Liverpool still did the same thing last season where they finished top of the table in the Champions League. But they end up winning it. It is something, but this Arsenal team that I'm seeing, I can't like they look very scary and I hope they don't because like you know me, I be Arsenal I forget all this English how they speak. I be Arsenal I don't want me to win anything save this season. They bottle everything again, but it's looking more likely like Arsenal will win the Premier League. And like I said, Liverpool did the same thing in the Champions League last season, but they went on to win the Premier League. So probably Arsenal might do the same thing and even win the Champions League inclusive with it. They are still in the FA Cup. They are still in the FA Cup. They are in the EFL Cup semi-final. They've already beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Going back to Emirates will not be a problem for them because there's a big beat Chelsea. When last Chelsea will beat Arsenal. So you see, it's looking more likely and the quality of squad depth they have this season. Their only problem is they should pray they don't have injury. That would be the only problem they'll face trying to pursue all these trophies because they are still in four competitions and they are like they can win all. They can win all. The other semi-final is Man City and Newcastle. And Man City already beat Newcastle at St. James Park. So definitely Man City will win at Etihad. It's football, you don't know what can happen, but it's likely that Man City will win at Etihad. And if Man City goes to that final, we did they see Man City so. We did they see this Guardiola team so. Arsenal figure win the AFL. Go on to win the FA Cup is still just started, so you can't tell for now, but they are still solid everywhere. Like I said before, it's injury problems that can cause this Arsenal team these trophies and most of these trophies. Because when Saliba and Gabriel left their defense, now that time Chelsea worried them. I think one other game again they drew. So you see, if injury don't come, I believe Arsenal can compete. I hope it doesn't come for them, but I pray it comes. Pray it comes for them because I don't want it. They know Sabi talk. They compare Martinelli to Mbappe. The other time they say Lewis-skelly is a better ball playing defender than Patrice Evra. Talk way. Talk way the boy Percy so now Arsenal fans they do disgusting conversation. Saliba to Vidic. I know what you people are. I know what you are, but I can't take it away from you people. It's just the fans doing what they do normally. Every fan base, when your team is doing well, when your player is doing well, you tend to praise the player and just put them somewhere in a conversation where they don't belong. But I feel like every fan base does that, but Arsenal fans too they exaggerate, over exaggerate the team. They over exaggerate the team. They still they carry their player to go somewhere. And if they go win these things, you know go funny for us again. But you can't still take it. You can't still take the fact away from them that, bro, they are looking strong this season. Ateta is really building a squad. Like I said before, if Ateta wins something this season, hmm, if you win something this is going to be a run of many trophies in seasons to come for Mikel Arteta. If he doesn't part way with Arsenal, but they are looking solid. The squad depth, the squad quality, the squad depth quality. You have Martinelli, what's his name? Madwiki, Trossard can play this position. You have Gyokeres now fully back and his feet. He can still double. He was the one that started yesterday with at Inter Milan and he got 2 goals. Got 2 goals. You have that guy, you still have Gyokeres. I don't know if Gyokeres you Arsenal fan. I've not been following the, but I know he has not scored in a long time. There was one time he didn't score open play goal for like 8 games or maybe 7 games after I came back from injury, or about 10 games save, because before he started playing regular first team again, he was coming from the bench when he just came from his injury. That period they played Chelsea and I think Chelsea, Wolves, and Brentford. I can't really remember the team, but I know Chelsea and Wolves were there. He didn't start those games. Then he started coming. He came in as a substitute in those games. Then he started playing regular first team football again, starting. But now Gabriel Jesus is back to give him that competition. That, like I said, they have quality in squad depth. But Arsenal fans, for some reason, they don't like this Gyokeres anymore. I don't know. Not all of them, but after I scored that goal yesterday, one Arsenal fans, I think Well Beast or so on Twitter, I tweeted that Alila, I did not seen the quality that Gyokeres possesses. That for, I mean, how much was it? Not 50 million. See, for 50 million, they can cop this quality strike, and he's an Arsenal fan. They turn on Gyokeres for the very first season. Season never even finished. We all know Gyokeres is a quality striker, but sometimes the Premier League might overshadow some of these players because the heat, the pressure, the media, everything sometimes just gets to you. But Arsenal this season, do you think they can win the Champions League? Do you think they can win the Premier League? Do you think they can win every trophy they are playing in? And if you don't agree, what trophies do you think they can win this season? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.